G'day guys. I've had a few guys ask me about some of the stuff that I am using to put up fur. So just thought I'd kind of show you. There is my caribou first cut knife. That other little one to the right of it is one buddy of mine made for me. I don't know what brand name this skinning knife is, but I use that skinning knife, and I also use just a filleting knife as well. My tail tail stripper. That's my comb that I back comb the fur out when I initially hang them before I skin them. There's a finer fur brush when I'm done skinning them, taking them off the board. Once they're completely done, I'll brush them out and whatnot, and that's the one that I use. Here are a couple of fleshing knives. I'll try and get out of the light. So I've got this one. It's just a cheapie. That's what I started out on. I don't know. It's a $15 knife. I don't even know who makes it. This one here is a Necker 600. I don't know if you can see that. So that seems like a pretty good knife. And this one is a Zeph. This one's a pretty good knife as well. But like I said, I started out on that cheapie. I actually still use that knife quite a bit, but and there's my mink, skunk, raccoon, and weasel boards in the back there. Some of the fur I got drying right now. These ones are pretty much all ready. I've got two that I'm going to check. They should be ready today. The rest are all ready. Just leave them on until I need the boards. Make sure they're good and dry. Some beaver castor. Getting that ready for the sale. Little mink right there. But yeah, so that's some of the stuff that I've been using. Here is a badger skull, and that is an otter skull, and that one was a poorly dipped porcupine skull with no teeth, no bottom jaw, no nothing. So, but yeah, so I kind of thought I'd show you guys that. But alright, let's go check some snares. Well, I'm just on my way to my second bait. Checked the first one with nothing. These guys, they keep hanging around my bait, walking through and stuff, bumping a few snares around. They look like they're in pretty good shape. So yeah, I thought I'd just kind of take a quick vid of that. Well, let's get in here and check these snares. Okay, we made it to our second bait here. That first one had nothing. Few coyote carcasses. I'm gonna dump a few at every bait, a couple at every bait for sure, or 3 or whatever. So we'll go in here and check. I could see, I went and walked over there, checked one snare, and there's nothing going on. So we'll go for a little walk in here and see. She's been pretty mild. What is it today? I think it's only -4 today, so it's quite nice out. Oh, I can see that one ram right there. We'll go walk over there and make sure that that loop is in good shape and not bumped over. So this place is basically just a big creek is what it is. Some low spots, flat spots in here, but they tend to run the creeks. Well, you can see the deer tracks, and I knocked my loop down. So We'll try and fix that right now. See, it's kind of nice that they just knock it down or push it out of the way. This one I had to move back, so potentially I could have missed something, but see that loop? It's roughly about, that one's relatively low, it's about 9 inches off the ground. But I have quite a bit of loop up, like my teardrop is quite big, so shouldn't have an issue. As long as a fox doesn't try and jump through it, that'll be my biggest issue that way, I guess. That ram is still there, snare's still there. At that first bait I went to, I had moved a few snares one day because they were skirting me, and when I had checked them, I was kind of hoping I'd be able to tag a few off those new sets or new trails, but not yet, I guess. Something went through there, deer. I can see my loop up above all that grass now. I might clean that up a little bit just to make sure that that grass doesn't push the snare out of the way. And then that one right there. Everything's still good with that one. Well, I'll shut you off, and I'm gonna clean this one set up a little bit. So I didn't have to do much to it, just pulled some of that grass out of the way. My loop is down in through there, right in the center of the trail. So yeah, okay, well, we'll move on, we'll go check some more. Okay guys, we are at the third bait. Not much left here. Deer hide over there. All the bones are kind of picked pretty well clean. In the beginning, this one I thought was going to be quite promising, and it has just been absolutely terrible. I only caught the one coyote out of here. Put a trail camera up just to kind of see what's going on. Well, we'll go for a walk and see if we haven't caught anything. I don't know, I might be pulling this one. I got one snare there, she's pretty well right in the open, so probably should have hid that or covered it up a little bit better. So I don't have a whole bunch in this bush. I don't know what I have anymore, but so I can see it. My ram right there, jump stick. I think it was the last time I was here that was knocked over. Oh, look at that. We actually caught a damn coyote here. What the hell? So, right here is where my ram was. That's where he is. So, I will put you down and we will go have a look at him. Well, it's a pup, but looks like pretty good fur. Looks like a pretty decent animal. Pretty good shot. Neck shot on him. Oh. Here, I'll show you this, I guess. So, that's where my ram was. That is where I'm anchored, is to that tree with the flag. And you can see he went way the hell over there. So, it's pretty awesome. Not that there's much to disturb right here. Oh, I can hear gunshots. Well, we'll make this back up here quick. So I caught that one on a wolf ram. Looks like that ram made pretty short work of him. Well, we'll leave it and see what happens here. So that's what I kind of like about those wolf rams. Just to get that reach out there. We will maybe put one more stick in there. Perfect. Well, I'll go take them back to the truck and I'll check the rest of these snares. So we've made it to the fourth bait. One thing I think I'm going to do come the new year is I'm going to cut my amount of baits in half. Like I'm running 6 baits right now. I'm going to run 3 in what I think are my best areas, and I'm going to bait the hell out of them because I don't know. The birds are really pounding the hell out of it. And if you're not having a lot of bait here, the coyotes will bugger off because they're going to look for food. Yes, they're going to come check it, but you're not going to have them checking it as often or maybe as many. So that's what I'm going to maybe try come the new year. But we'll go have a look and see. It's pretty lucky or pretty thankful to catch that one at the other bait. But we shall see. This is kind of a thick bush here. And I talked in my one video about those wolf rams. Well, I've got one here with one of those manufactured snares. And I'm waiting to catch on that bugger because I want to see how well they put the animal down. As you can see, I've got nothing there. And for whatever reason, the damn ravens, I've noticed, always pick my flagging tape off. And I'm not sure, not on all of them, but on some of them they do. And you'll find it out in the middle of the field and whatnot. Oh, we got a coyote right here. I've got a snare. Let's see, where the heck are we here? Yeah, right there, I think. I can't see it in the monitor, but oh yeah, right there. And I have got a snare in there. Everything looks good. And we've got a catch. We have harvested one here. He kind of tore that up a little bit. Let's see if I can maybe move you over here. And we will go have a look at him. I can already smell him. He's got mites. Let's see what's going on. He's tangled up good in here. Oh, he's just wet. It's gross. You could smell him right away, that bugger. He might even have a little bit of mange just because with shoulder mites I haven't found them to be really greasy, but he's pasty and greasy in there. But that stinky smell is usually to me it's an indication of mites, but he would have been a not bad coyote. He's a little dark, but this definitely won't be a keeper. So I'll haul him out. I will try and make this back up and try and show you the remake. Okay, well, as you can see, I kind of fenced that off. And that little opening right there. Just hung it right in the middle. So I'll shut you off and I'll go check the rest in this bush. Well, I just hauled that coyote out. He's a stinky bugger, holy man. So we'll check and see if anything else caught in this bush. I can see 2 snares from here. Right in there. And then I've got another one just on the left of that trail. Nothing. That one right there never hit. And this one here is still good. I don't know if you can see that loop. But okay, well, we're gonna get out of here. We'll go to another bait. Well, we made it to the last bait. I checked the 5th bait with nothing. Just checking a few in here, I guess. I checked a couple out on that side, and there's nothing. So we'll continue on and go through here. So that last bait that I was at, I never filmed it. There's no action or nothing going on there. What I think I'm going to do, same thing I had to do last year, is I'm going to abandon it. Just because of all the other traffic that is coming to it and whatnot. Like last year I had 2 spots. They weren't the best, but they were producing. But with those guys shooting coyotes off of there, it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way, so I just abandoned them completely. So there's one right there. Man, she's warm out today, boy. I haven't even seen any coyotes walking around. There's another snare right in there. And then I got a couple over here. There's no fresh tracks in here or anything. This is that one bait that I think I missed them on. You can see, I don't know if you can see that. Got one right in there. And the last one for the day is empty as well. So we only got those 2 coyotes. 2 is better than none. So, but that's it for today, I guess. Thanks everybody for watching. Appreciate it. Until the next time, guys.